Last time, I left with a dramatic statement. Turns out, very easy to say that you're gonna check something than like actually figuring out how to check it. Who knew? Again, if you haven't watched the previous videos, and I don't even know what you're doing here, you should really go watch them. But for a quick recap, I did a bunch of experiments with light, but all of them failed because white light is not following the laws of refraction. It should follow the laws of refraction because it's a generally accepted fact that light is pure and homogeneous and that colors are made from the mixture of white light and shadows. So after all the failed experiments and because I am a complete rebel, I decided to go against convention. I decided to flip a 2000-year-old thought, a thought that all the great minds of the time agree upon. This is my current hypothesis. White light is not pure or homogeneous. Colors are pure and homogeneous, and they mix together to make white light. The exact opposite of what everyone believes right now. See, it's all fun and games up till this point, but now I have to prove that this statement is correct or show that it's completely wrong. And both of these are hard to do because apparently no one has ever thought to check this before. So there are no experiments I can refer to. I have to make my own experiment. And there's one big problem I need to figure out before I even start making an experiment. See, when I say that colors are pure and homogeneous, what does that even mean? Well, the implied meaning is that they're their own thing. That red is different from blue and every other color. But how do I prove that? I can't just say because they look different. Maybe to someone's eyes they don't look different. No, it has to be something fundamental, like their behavior or something. What's this behavior? I have no idea. Which is where all of these come in. I've been doing a lot of work for this. Better get lots of ad revenue because I haven't slept properly in multiple days now. Oh, look, I even made a stick figure drawing of me sleeping in the bed. I got it. I got it. Oh, it's been staring at me this whole time. How did I not get this before? Wait, I'll let you in on this. Okay, so remember my first theory, the prism bad one? It's a bad theory, but it had one saving grace. When I put two prisms together so that their refractions were opposite to each other, they put out white light again. Now that's a kind of proof for my hypothesis, but it's not a perfect one. But what it does tell me is that I probably need to use two prisms for my experiment. And it has also told me what behavior I need to use to prove that the colors are pure and different from each other. The behavior has to be refraction. I mean, this whole thing isn't based on refraction. So if I can just prove that the refraction suffered by say blue is different from the refraction suffered by red, then I can prove that the colors are pure and distinct. And for a bonus, it will also explain why the spectrum is the shape it is, like the question that started all of this. So now I just need to design an experiment. Give me some time. I think I have it. Here's the setup. First, light comes and hits this prism. The prism puts out the nice colors we like. The colors travel towards the wall, but in the middle of their path are these two pieces of wood. They have a gap in between them that is just wide enough to let one color through. Behind that gap is a prism that the colors will go through and end up here. My camera will be kept here to record the difference in the colors, if any. Now at first only blue will go through the gap. Then I'll move the first prism so that one by one all the colors go through the gap ending with red. Now if in the video the colors seem to move, then they are pure and distinct and differently refractable and thus the hypothesis is correct. If they don't seem to move, then they are not differently refractable and the hypothesis is probably wrong. Got it? Let's do this. Okay, so I haven't watched the video yet and we're gonna see it together, and remember we're looking to see if the colors move. Okay? Cool. Let me just set you up right here. Okay. Cool. Yep, that's blue. Any moment now the colors are gonna change. Okay, wait for it, wait for it. Let the colors come back. If the blue doesn't come back to the same position, doesn't mean anything. Did it. I proved Aristotle wrong. I proved Descartes wrong. I figured out what colors are. And now I'm gonna go sleep because I deserve it. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in next week to see me try and fail to write a paper about this. Now that this is done, I'm gonna do something simple. I'm gonna study apples. Simple and easy. Till then, take care, Newtonians. Yes, I'm sticking with that. Good night.